What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Billie Eilish. Yes, indeed, Billie Eilish fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bot, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from J Phoenix Fan, and J Phoenix Fan wanted to see me react to this song. It is Billie Eilish with a tune. It is apparently a cover of a Bobby Hebb song called Sunny. Now, have I ever heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, wait a second, this sounds familiar, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Global Citizen, okay? And the video has 2.2 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Billie Eilish and Phineas perform Sunny, One World, Together at Home. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Hey you guys, so I chose to sing Sunny by Bobby Hebb. I love this song. It's always warmed my heart and made me feel good, and I wanted to make you guys feel good, so here we go. Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and relieved the pain. Now the dark days are done and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny, thank you for the sunshine bouquet. Sunny, thank you for the love you've brought my way. You gave to me your all in all, and now I feel 10 feet tall. Sunny one so true. I love you.
Wow. I know they probably didn't have a chance to make, this is literally a point and shoot music video. There was no editing done, no post-production done. I understand, but man, I wish before they had started, I wish they had just, I don't know, tested for levels at least. Is that a Rhodes? It sounds like a Rhodes. The keyboard is just drowning out Billie Eilish, just absolutely drowning her out.
That's the fact, Jack. That's the fact, Jack.
It's like, okay, I know she's singing. I can hear the singing. I can hear the notes, but I don't hear any attacks. I don't hear any clear diction, because it's not anything that she's doing wrong. It's the fact that the keyboard is just way too loud. I can't hear any beginnings or endings of anything that she's saying or anything that she's singing. So it's just, It's a little rough. I mean, if all I was doing was listening to the keyboard, hey, no problem. I've got that covered. But I know people want me to analyze and give my thoughts on on her singing ability and what she's singing. And the sad thing is, it sounds like she's singing strongly. Like, it sounds like it is. I mean, I can't imagine any breathy singing would come through with the keyboard being as loud as it's being. I couldn't imagine that for 1 second. So I have a feeling she is, supporting and projecting, but unfortunately, it's not enough to get over that keyboard. That keyboard is just blaring right now.
Thank you for the smile upon your face, sunny. Thank you for the flame that flows.
That's better.
You're my spark of nature's fire. You're my sweet, complete desire. Sunny one so true, I love you.
There's heat change.
Yesterday my life was filled with rain, sunny.
Good sustain.
You smiled at me and released the pain. Now the dark days are done, the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere, sunny one so true. I love you.
Sending our love to you, and I want to thank all the healthcare workers risking their lives to save ours. Thank you guys so much.
And Phineas doesn't say a word. Okay, boy, this is going to be rough. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Billie Eilish, and apparently Phineas, too, was in there. Doing a cover of the Bobby Hebb song, Sunny. This was a request from J Phoenix Fan. All right, okay, before I give my score, the knee-jerk reaction from Billie Eilish fans are going to be to attack me and come down on me and basically go for the old torches and pitchforks because they're going to hear the score and that's just the knee-jerk reaction, okay? I'm just asking, before you guys do come after me with the pitchforks and the torches and you guys do attack me in the comments and everything else like that, give me a chance to explain why I came up with the score. And I think if you do that, it'll make a lot more sense and you might even find yourself agreeing with me, okay?
A riot is an ugly thing. And once you get one started, there is little chance of stopping it, short of bloodshed.
So that's all I'm asking. Now, after I'm done with the explanation, you guys want to attack me, be my guest. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 6.8. Yep, 6.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why? A riot is an ugly thing. And I think that it is just about time that we had one!
Okay, first things first. Is a 6.8 a bad score? No, it's not a bad score. You don't get into the negative scores until you get under 5, okay? This is getting a 6.8, which by definition is a pretty good score, okay? So let's put everybody's minds at ease about that. This is not a bad score. It's a pretty good score. Now, how did I come up with that score? Here we go. And I really hope people listen to me because I guarantee you, you're going to find yourself probably agreeing with what I say. I am sure Billie Eilish did a great job singing this. I'm sure she did, okay? Looking at her track record, I can't really think of it too many times where she sang poorly. So I can't imagine she would have done it here. The only problem is I had a really hard time hearing it in spots. Like I could hear areas where her voice would come through when Phineas would back off on the keyboard, but when like in the choruses, forget it. The keyboard was burying her. Now, is that Billie Eilish's fault? To some extent, yes, it is. And here's my reasonings why. Whenever you're going to do a video like this, it is always wise, it is always smart to check your levels. So do a verse and a chorus in practice and film it. Stop. Go back, watch it, and listen to it and see where your levels are at. Oh, the keyboard's too low. Let's turn them down. Let's try again. Doing the same verse, the same chorus again. Check your levels again. Watch the video, check the levels. A little too much. We turned it down a little too much. Let's bring it up just a little bit. You see what I'm saying? You actually prepare to do it. When you just jump on the fly, you're gonna literally fly by the seat of your pants. There is a very good chance that the levels are not gonna be appropriate. They're not gonna mix well. Vocals end up being here, piano's up here. Well, surprise, surprise, that's exactly what we got. Like I said, there were times where her vocals would come through, like in the verses. About half of the verse, we could hear her. The other half of the verse, we couldn't really hear her very clearly. The choruses, forget it. Couldn't really hear her at all. Couple of spots in the choruses where her voice kind of came out, but before you couldn't hear what she was saying because, again, keyboard was so loud. The keyboard playing was nice. It was really nice. It was really well done. It sounded really clean, very appropriate for the style of song that this was, but it was just too loud, okay? So I'm not going to sit here and base my score on assumptions. I'm not going to sit here and base my score on what I think happened. I'm going to base my score completely on what I saw and what I heard. And unfortunately, what I heard was a lot of keyboard, not a whole lot of singing, unfortunately. And I'm sure she did a great job. I'm sure she sang fantastically on this. Unfortunately, though, we didn't hear it. And like I said, I'm not going to base my score on assumptions. So I'm going to base my score on what I heard, what I experienced. And what I heard and experienced, I felt deserves a 6.8. This could have been very easily fixed, seriously, if they had just taken like 10 minutes to check levels. That's all they would have had to do. So, unfortunately, it's not up in the 9s, it's not up in the 8s, it's not up in the 7s, but it is in the 6s, which is still a, by definition, pretty good score. But what I feel was a pretty good recording. So, 6.8, that's where we're at, and that's where we're going to stay. So 6.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.